You know, the 2022 Major League Baseball Hall of Fame ballot for retired players just around the corner, some debate is starting already if this player should be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, despite the fact his career was only 10 years. Now, Andrew Lippert, our great follower of the channel, didn't refer to this specifically when he made a request for us to do something, but I think that's what he was driving at. Thank you, Andrew. Tim Lincecum. Should he be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, despite the fact his career was cut short by injuries? Despite the fact that he attempted numerous comebacks, didn't work out, that he didn't play 15 years in Major League Baseball, which is kind of a crossover for elite pitchers. Now, I basically believe he deserves to be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, and this is why. From the time he was being talked about as a young prospect, to the time he won multiple World Series and Cy Youngs and All-Star appearances with his great San Francisco Giants, he helped rebuild the franchise to a level where they were the top team in Major League Baseball pretty well for a decade. Now, his awards are enormous, his recognition has been enormous, his talent's enormous, and again, injuries really stifled his career. Now, the native of Bellevue, Washington is still only 37, but how he grew up in the system that benefited him at the high school, collegiate, minor pro, and major pro level could have been, again, another Wayne Gretzky type career where he would have been the elite player that everybody would want as their franchise. Now, the player known as the Freak, the Freaky franchise, and big time Timmy Jim, was born Timothy Leroy Lincecum. Now, partial Filipino descent, he played Major League Baseball again from 2007 to 2015, and for the Angels in 2016. Now, he attempted a comeback from injury with the Blue Jays, I think a short while ago. Didn't work out. Now, a two-time Cy Young Award winner, Lincecum helped the Giants to 3 World Series titles from 2010 to 2014, which technically makes them the team of the decade. Now, a graduate of Liberty Senior High School in Renton, Washington, he played college baseball at the University of Washington, where he won the 2006 Golden Spikes Award. That year, he became the first Washington Husky to be selected in the first round of an MLB draft when the San Francisco Giants selected him 10th overall. Now, this was a short while or a medium while after Chicago. I think took him almost, I think it was like 1,500 overall or something. Anyway, nicknamed the Freak for his ability to generate powerful pitches despite the slight physique, 5'11", 170, and known for his kind of half mullet. The power pitcher led the NL in strikeouts for 3 consecutive years in a span from 2008 to 2010. He also led the league in shutouts in 2009 and won the Babe Ruth Award in 2010 as the MVP of the MLB postseason. Lincecum won consecutive against Cy Youngs in 2008 and 2009, becoming the first MLB pitcher to win the award in his first 2 full seasons. Now, comparisons to Sandy Koufax started here, and that's where the momentum now for people to vote him in, Koufax will be brought up. We'll get into that in a second. He also appeared in 4 consecutive All-Star games from 2008 to 2011 and pitched consecutive no-hitters against the same team in back-to-back years in 2013 and 2014. Now, World Series rings with the Giants, 10, 12, and 14, but after an injury-plagued 2015 season, he made 9 starts for the Angels in 2016. Now, he is one of only 2 pitchers in MLB history to win multiple World Series championships, win multiple Cy Young Awards, throw multiple no-hitters, and be elected to multiple All-Star games. The other, of course, is Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax. Now, Lincecum's mother, Rebecca, is a daughter of Filipino immigrants. His father, Chris, worked at Boeing. Now, when Tim was drafted, he held out for a larger signing bonus so his father could retire from the plane company. From the age of 4, Chris helped his son refine his pitching motion, which drew references to Walter Gretzky, the way he helped his son Wayne on the backyard rinks in his home area. Now, Chris helped his son refine his pitching motion, filming his practice in games and analyzing the video. Lincecum attended Liberty Senior High School in the Issaquah School District, where he played 2 seasons of varsity baseball. As a senior, he was named the state's Player of the Year and led his school to the 2003 3A King Co-Athletic Conference title. Now, Lincecum was eventually selected by the Cubs in the 48th round, like I said, 1,408 overall of the 2003 Major League Baseball draft, but he did not sign, opting to attend the University of Washington instead. Now, in both 2004 and 2006, Lincecum was named the Pac-10 Pitcher of the Year for the Huskies. He was selected by the Cleveland Indians in the 42nd round, 1,261st overall, upon re-entering the draft in 2005. Again, he did not sign, rejecting an offer included a $700,000 signing bonus. Now, he finished 2006 with a 12-4 win-loss record and a 1.94 ERA, 199 strikeouts, and 3 saves, of all things, in 125 and a third innings. He was a recipient of the Golden Spikes Award in 2006, which is awarded annually to the best amateur baseball player. Now, in the summer of 2005, he played for the Harwich Mariners in the Cape Cod Baseball League. He posted a 2-2 record with a league-leading .69 ERA, striking out 68 batters in 39 innings. Now, third entrance in the draft. He was drafted 10th overall by the Giants in 2006, becoming the first player for the University of Washington to be taken in the first round. His $2.025 million signing bonus was at the time the most the organization had ever paid to any amateur player. Now, Lincecum made his pro debut in 2006 with the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes of the Single-A Short Season Northwest League. Going in 2007, he was ranked as the number 11 prospect in baseball and the number 1 prospect in the Giants organization by Baseball America. In the spring of 2007, Colorado Rockies prospect Ian Stewart described Lincecum as tough to face, saying you can't see the ball at all until it's right on top of you. It gets on you real quick. Now, he spent the first month of the season pitching for the Fresno Grizzlies, the AAA affiliate in the PCL, and in 31 innings across 5 starts in 2007, he allowed 1 run, 12 hits, 11 walks, while striking out 46 batters in a 4-0 record. During his 2006 and 07 minor league campaigns, he struck out 31% of his batters, the highest ratio of any minor league pitcher in the previous 10 years. Now, after starter Russ Ortiz suffered an inflamed elbow, the Giants called Lincecum up to make his major league start on May 6, 2007 against the Phillies. Lincecum struck out the first 3 batters he faced in the first being Chase Utley. Now, he earned his first major league win 5 days later against the Rockies, and this is where the legend started. He went 4-0 with a 1.62 ERA in July. On July 1st, in a 7th-inning performance against the Diamondbacks, 12 strikeouts, 3 hits, and a 13-0 victory. As the year went on, he basically showed great prowess. That year he had 177 and a third innings in the 2007 campaign with a 7-5 record of 4.0 ERA. Now, here it gets interesting. 08 and 09 and 010. He went 18-5, 15-7, 16-10. 265, 261, and 231 strikeouts in all 3 of those campaigns, less than 85 bases on balls, with minuscule home runs given up of 11, 10, and 18, with only 66, 62, and 81 earned runs over those seasons, where the average is 33 starts. Now, 11, 13 and 14, 2012, 10 and 15, 2013, 10 and 14, 2014, 12 and 9. Now, he was on the rough side of win-loss column with high ERAs, but again, the quality of pitches, the quality of efforts, and he was ranking between 190 and 200 strikeouts for those campaigns. Now, he was bothered by wild pitches. He led the league 3 times in wild pitches. So, could have been straining too hard. Who knows? But again, injury played 2015, but he made a comeback with the Angels in 16 2-6 with a 9.16 ERA. Now, what exactly happened to his arm? Well, there's some speculation of overuse. He tried another comeback with the Rangers in 2018, signed a 1-year contract, but had a blister in his middle finger during spring training. But even in the minors, it couldn't work. Now, the wear and tear in his body caught up with him, but the pitching style, which benefited him the early part of his career, kind of hurt him later on. It could generate high velocity, but the damage to his body over pitching for so many years. By the time he made it with the Giants, he was 15 to 20 years pitching at a high level of consistency, and it kind of caught up with him. Now, Baseball Hall of Fame overall, the record doesn't pan out. Okay, we'll just look at the raw stats. Just in wins and losses, really, it doesn't work. But 1,700 strikeouts in his short career, 110-85 record. Now get this: 4-time All-Star, 3-time World Champion, 2-time Cy Young Award winner, 3-time NL strikeout leader, Golden Spikes, and again, 2 no-hitters. Other awards and recognition, they're too numerous to count. Babe Ruth, the Root Award winner in 2010, NL champion 3 times, of course. Sporting Goods Pitcher of the Year in 08 and 09. Major League Baseball All-Star starting pitcher in 09. Pitcher of the Month in June 2009. Player of the Week, several awards in 2009 and 13 and 14. Major League Baseball Start of the Year 2008. Player's Choice NL's Outstanding Pitcher 08. San Francisco Opening Day starting pitcher 4 consecutive years from 09-12. Major League Baseball Fantasy All-Star Cover Athlete 2008. Again, Collegiate Baseball Newspaper Freshman of the Year 2004. Pac-10 Pitcher of the Year 04-06. Pac-10 Freshman of the Year 2004. Pac-10 Pitcher of the Week winner in 2005. And of course the Gatorade Washington State Baseball Player of the Year in 2003. Now the ballot the National Baseball Hall of Fame should be coming out in 2 weeks. Again, it was announced he was on the ballot on November 22nd, 2021. Again, he owns a record of no-hit repeat against the same franchise team in back-to-back seasons, and also multiple no-hitters thrown, multiple Cy Young Awards, multiple All-Star selections, shared with Koufax, Johnson, and Halliday, and again, multiple no-hitters, Cy Young, All-Star selections, multiple World Series shared with Koufax. Now, according to a poll, the Sacramento Bee described Lincecum as the most beloved San Francisco sports figure since, of all people, Joe Montana. Because of his small size and unorthodox pitching delivery, he's an unlikely figure to have reached the pinnacle of his sport, which the Bee believes reflects the success of the Giants. Fox Sports in 2014 called him a local legend and crowd favorite, down forever. Lincecum again the freak because of athletic abilities, and Giants fans continued to refer to him by the moniker during his time with the team. Now, he did have some bad peccadillos. He was caught for speeding and with some marijuana in a roadside stop, which was still illegal under state law in 2009, and again it was cited for marijuana possession. Now, if Lincecum was been healthy, he would easily got 200 wins, which would have put him in the Koufax territory. So, because I think the West Coast media and East Coast media really like this guy, I think there's an outside possibility he could get in within the next 5 years. Consistently, because Major League Baseball has really changed. Cy Young Award winners before were automatic 20-game winners. Now it's 12 to 16 wins. You look at Robbie Ray. Did he change the game, or did he invigorate the game? Yes, and I'll tell you why. San Francisco wasn't even getting a taste of the World Series besides the 89 Giants, who were swept by the A's. He invigorated the franchise. He was the straw that stirred the drink. Nobody cared about the Giants really on an international level until he showed up. He changed the way that we looked at the Giants. And don't forget, for them to win, any team to win 3 World Series titles in less than 5 or 7 years, you may never see that again. Because now you're seeing the one-year wonders. You know, maybe the Blue Jays had a chance to win multiple World Series, but it didn't pan out. But all I know, ladies and gentlemen, if the Hall of Fame puts in Tim Lincecum, everybody in San Francisco and everybody in California will say thumbs up. And for that alone, I respect all my readers and fans out there. I believe Tim Lincecum deserves to be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. He checks all the boxes, but if you were playing 4 more years with 15 wins, you had 170 victories, nobody would question. So injuries caught up with him, overuse, maybe overpitching, but you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, baseball is a very strange game. You could blow out your arm at any time. But his impact, his overall popularity, what he's done, what he means to collegiate ball as well, again, you should look at a person's whole career. That's what you do now in hockey. Maybe somebody's not a great player, but a great in man management. It's more fair. But I'd rather see Lincecum in than Pete Rose or any of the steroid abusers, because this guy gave his heart and soul to baseball, and every Giants fans gave their heart and soul to Tim Lincecum. And to recognize him is to recognize those San Francisco championship years. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here with our Major League Baseball podcast, let us know with a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know anybody on the voting panel, I ask all my media colleagues throughout the States and Canada to motivate your local voter to vote Tim Lincecum for the Hall of Fame. And if he gets in, I'm not crying. If he doesn't get in, I may have to do another podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.